birdies, it's Whitney. Today I am doing BJD Addicts prompt number 17, which is all about box openings. And the question for me today is, are you excited or scared when you open a doll box for the first time? Right away I can say that I haven't had a single box opening where both of these emotions weren't present. It is very exciting to get a brand new doll and be able to open the new box, but there's also something very scary about it, especially if you're getting a doll from a new company for the first time, or if you're getting a type of doll you've never gotten before. There's always something. Whose hand is still broken? He has to wear a little mitt. By the time I received August, I had been in the hobby for about 2 to 3 years, and I still hadn't received my first doll. So of course my excitement was through the roof. But because he was my first doll and I had very little idea of what I was getting myself into, I was also a little terrified. So on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the most, my nerves were sitting at about a 7. And my excitement was definitely a 10. Actually, it was more like a 14. I would have to say most of the experience goes to Annabelle, obviously, because I didn't realize Oz was coming along too. Annabelle, I would have to say I was definitely more nervous than excited. Annabelle was a lot more impulsive. It was really exciting when I ordered her, but I think I started to second guess my decision. And to make matters more nerve-wracking, Annabelle's order did not go exactly smoothly. I almost didn't get her because of some sort of complication where they sold more dolls than they had. Basically, it was either me or some other person that was going to receive Annabelle. After about 6 months of waiting, when I was only supposed to wait 4 because of this complication, she finally arrived. And it turned out I was nervous for nothing. Nerves on a scale from 1 to 10 were at a 9.5. Excitement at about a 9. Lillian was probably the easiest doll order I ever encountered. She was quite impulsive as well. I decided to buy her really quickly. But the reason she was so easy was because she was coming from a company that I had ordered from before. If there were any nerves, it was because she was a different size doll. On a scale from 1 to 10, I was at about a 3 for nerves, and for excitement at a 9.5. By the time I actually ordered a Lillian, it had been a good 2 years since I had received Lillian. I suppose you could say that I left the hobby for a time, but that was only because of college and because I was way too busy to even consider dealing with dolls. There were quite a few things to make me nervous, and there was lots of reasons for me to be excited as well. Because I had been out of the hobby for so long, it was as if I was getting another first doll. So on a scale from 1 to 10 for nerves, I was sitting at about a 9, and for excitement, I was at a 9.5. For Henrietta, I was a nervous wreck, because with Henrietta, I did so many things that I have never done before, and some of those things I will never do again. How many rabbit BJDs do you see on a daily basis? And I mean rabbit BJDs. I don't mean BJDs with rabbit heads. I mean rabbit. Not only are they not common, but finding information on how to deal with a rabbit BJD is next to impossible. On a scale from 1 to 10, my nerves were definitely at a 10. And unfortunately, that left my excitement level at about an 8. And that's everybody. I will see you next time. Bye bye, birdies.